Hello all, Namaskar. Again, welcome you back. Thank you all for being here. Today is the session of general query. If you have any general query, please ask over here. We will take as much as doubts as possible. And if you have some issues with respect to motivation and you feel very demotivated also, you can ask your queries. I'll try to do whatever is possible on my end, and we will try to go into that. Basically, before starting the session, I must apologize to you because basically yesterday and day before yesterday I could not take any class as such, and and today also there were no classes as such. So basically I was quite busy with respect to all these things since a few days, so that's the reason. However, from tomorrow again we will start the Ayodhya and the philosophical classes as such. But I'm really sorry because I had some other engagements because of which I could not conduct the classes as scheduled, and these are the part of life. In fact, today we have started the DVA. We have done again the DVA. We will continue that. I'll ask you to please go through the DVAs. DVAs are very important and they can help you get a lot of marks in the UPSC. So now, on this outset, on this outset, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that thank you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story which I read somewhere, not mine, although, but it is a story, and you must remember that why you should not doubt your self worth, and you must be confident on yourself that you can do anything and everything in this life. The story is like this, that once upon a time there was a very big motivational speaker, and he went to a seminar, and he asked to the audience. He opened some dollar, maybe $10 note out of his pocket. Maybe you can consider, if he's a Indian motivational speaker, maybe he taken out a 2000 rupees note, and he showed it to the audience and asked, "Do you want it?" Every one of them, was interested, and everyone raised the hand that we want it, sir. Then again, what he did, he crumpled the note. He crushed the note like this. There were a lot of marks and all those things. And he took the note out and he asked, "Do you still want this 2000 rupees note?" And every hand went up and they all said that, yes, sir, we want this 2000 rupees note." Then what he did, he put the note down there and he crushed it with his feet. He jumped down it, and then he asked again that, "Do you still want this note?" Everyone said, "Yes, we want it. Yes, we want it." Now, here comes the very important lesson for our life, that if you have worth within you, no matter how the situations do be cruel with you, how the situations change with you, how the things may not happen with you the way you expect, but you will have the worth in you, like the 2000 rupees note. It was crumpled, it was walked upon, it was like crushed, yet it was the 2000 rupees note and it had the worth it contained. In similar way, we all are, what you say, having some self worth. If you are able to realize this self worth, then you will not doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. That's what I have said repeatedly. Svita Sutar Upanishad said, "Srunvantu Vishwa Amritasya Putra." So you are the child of eternity. You are the child. You are that supreme being. So don't doubt yourself. You can do anything and everything. Just be consistent, be practical, be pragmatic, and deal the things as and when they come. And that's when you will realize that you will be able to get your full potential. And once you are in your full potential, you can do anything and everything, be it an exam or be it any life decision. Because this journey is not about any exam, it is about your life. How do you carry out your life? Are you getting anxious at each and every step of your life? Or are you able to handle all the things very skillfully, very calm, very composed, to the point? So, this is an attitude. We have discussed in previous Ayodhya session what an attitude is. Attitude is how you handle unexpected things, how you handle an object. Things will come and go, but your attitude towards the thing must always be positive. It must always be optimistic. And that is when you will realize that your true potential will be unleashed, and you will be like that 2000 rupees note, no matter what the environment does to you, no matter what your destiny does to you, you will still retain that worth in you, and you will be respected by all. And the thing is that if you don't respect yourself, who do you expect will respect you? So feel very motivated. Don't feel a bit of demotivated. Do whatever you can do and learn whatever you can learn. The whole world is a playground for you. There is no moment of loss as such. There is only one moment of loss that will happen in our life, and that is the moment of when we will go away from this life, when we will not have any life. Apart from that, everything that we are having is an experience. Till the breath goes in and comes out, you are open to experience. You are open to new things. You can do a lot of things. And that is what you can do, unleash your potential. So, whatever is happening in this life, whatever is happening with you, whatever is happening with your dreams, you can, you should not feel very demotivated about it. Rather, take some positive learning from it and move on. And this is what is life. But sir, sometimes we maintain good attitude, but the results are not in favor. Definitely, Karthik ji, yes, this happens. That many times we maintain good attitude, but the things are not in favor. And that is what the life is. I'll give you examples from Mahabharat. Mahabharat, yes, we will talk about it, Abhishek ji. If we'll take examples from Mahabharat, you must be knowing that the Pandavas faced so many problems and they emerged victorious at the end. So, do you think you can make a gold necklace or a gold ring if you don't burn that gold? No, it will not happen. Sun gives us light by burning itself. You cannot be like that. I will be untouched with grief and I will be able to do that. So, see, the thing is that when you are giving your best effort and you are not succeeding, what happens? You become a more empathetic. Down the line, when you become an officer in whatever realm you want to be, somebody will come to you with a problem. And if you yourself have faced that problem, then only you can empathize with him. Then only you can solve his problem. Then only you can understand him. Otherwise, you will treat him with a scorn. You will treat him very insultingly. So, this is the nature's way of making us an able person so that we will handle all the responsibilities that are going to come to us. And always remember, it is only the very stormy waters that makes a very good captain of the ships. If you learn only to ride the ships in very normal, stable water, you cannot handle a storm. But the person who has handled the storm will be able to handle the ship in normal water. So that's what an attitude is. Don't feel bad about anything. Yes, these things they happen. But you think that everything that we feel bad about, we attach a value to it. In fact, I too feel bad about many things. You can say, how can you tell us the same when you are feeling bad about many things? The thing is that I try to learn from everything. And I want that we can learn from everything. And there is something to learn from everything. Don't treat anyone as if they are the child of a lesser being. Don't discriminate anyone. Love everyone. There may be a small child of 1 to 2 years and he or she might teach you something that you might not learn from any learned person. So that's why be very empathetic, be very compassionate, be very passionate about what you are doing, and you will feel that you will reach the highest glory. Yes. Sir, I gave 2022 prelims attempt that I could clear. My past is very worst actually. Whenever I have tried to be positive, then the person still assaults our family. I can't study and focus on my study. See, if someone is assaulting you, someone is trying to do something, I feel that it is a violation of your dignity or something, and you can contact the police as such if the assault is of that manner. In fact, the police are the custodians of the citizens. If someone is doing some assaults on you and you feel the police or anyone else like that, because anyone else means it's the you can take the help of legal machineries and you can try to do whatever is possible. Because at the end, this society, this government, this all the systems of administration that we have done is for the welfare of all the citizens. And if someone is assaulting you, and that too maybe in physical terms, then it is something of a grave injustice, and you must try to reach out to the mediums who can help you. Definitely, there are no other way out, because if you try to handle it in your own way, then it might be something very bad. So better take the help. look at your life at a bigger canvas, you will realize these things. Issues are very minor. Abhishek Bharati ji. Yes. Yes. These things are very minor, definitely. Because when you will look at your life at a later stage, every dot will connect. The life is very beautiful. Only when you realize that it is an opportunity. If you feel that it is a burden on you, then you will not do anything. Legal case is pending for last 7 years. He is a powerful politician. I would still ask you to go for the police and all such things. I am not aware of your details as such, but basically nowadays there are many open ways: the media, the legal things, the PIL, and all those things. So you may try some of them, the local leaders, the NGOs, and something else. But I'm not very sure about the case. So for answer writing for IFOs, what should be the approach for IFOs GK? Yes, for IFOs GK, please write in the same way in which you write UPSC GS answer sheet. But wherever it is possible, try to bring the environmental angle, because at the end you are writing the exam for IFOS. It is forest oriented service, and it is for the same reason that IFOS is separated from civil services. It must have a forest alignment. So if possible, please try to do incorporate forest related things to it, and you will get good marks. सर मैंने अभी एक रीडिंग की बुक्स की, बट आई फील कि पूरी बुक बुक को हर बार see, when you face the problem in memorizing thing, it means you are not very involved with it. Try to do brainstorming. Take a piece of paper and write whatever you are not memorizing it. Write 3-4 times without looking into the book. Ultimately you will memorize it, and that is something that is will come only with practice. And for there are other things, like there are mnemonics. You can practice mnemonics which can help you. So all these things will definitely help you to answer your questions in a very beautiful manner, and you can memorize a lot of things. Not at all an issue, given you give sufficient time, sufficient amount of attention to it, and you can write them. Okay. Yes. Is there anything else? How to proceed for next 10 months for UPSC 2023? See, for UPSC 2023, UPSC 2023, what you can do? See, basically now for the first few months you can focus for mains, and please try to do editorial, take editorial analysis, and there are many coaching institutes which are giving editorial analysis for free in YouTube. Please be regular with it. And regarding other things, like please try to do some answer writing practice. Please try to do previous year question analysis and syllabus analysis. They will help you a lot. And when there are for some 4 to 5 months, because if it is first prelims, when there are some 4 to 5 months, please try to come to prelims particularly, because prelims is getting unpredictable nowadays. And again here the previous year questions will help you the most, and that is something that is the most important thing that you must practice without any hesitation, and that will help you. Yes. So did you take test series for Mitra sir? Yes. In what you say, in 2020 I had taken epoky, but I could not write and correct. In fact, even one test I wrote, but I could not get it corrected also, because the time was very less. So I practiced their discussion, the philosophy discussions that he had, the answer discussions that I listened to very intently, and they have helped a lot. In fact, I have said it in my Telegram channel also. The answer discussions are really good of Mitra sir, and they have helped a lot in doing all those things. Yes. Please continue philosophy marathon. Definitely we will continue philosophy marathon. Should we go to make notes from various programs? Like see, if it is possible on your part, you can do. Otherwise there are many coaching who are giving compiled notes of all those things. It is up to you, your discretion. Please again try to remember that you will get only 2 to 3 pages to fill in your answer sheet. So now please think about it and write some answers, and think whether you can put all those things in your answers. If you feel you can do it, then don't do it. Better to revise all those things that you can put in your answers. If you feel they are adding values, please do it. So it's up to you. Okay. How to move on from previous failures and focus on present. Previous failures aren't, and increase self-doubt. Yes. Definitely. See, the previous failures, what I always say, see, the past which is gone is gone. You can't change it. And if you are thinking in the present about the past, then what happens? You are ruining your present also. That means, it is a simple example. If you will walk towards the front while while looking at the back, then you are bound to get fail. You are bound to you are bound to fall. While walking forward, you must look forward. You must look to future. If you are turning your head backside and walking in the front, then you will fall down. It is the similar way. See, whatever has happened, we cannot forget it. Let us take the lesson out of it. Let us take all the learnings from it, but try to ignore it. Try to don't give any due attention to it, because past is something. That's why it is said bhoot. It has gone already. It is past. What is there in front of you is your future. For the same example, in fact, you will think that if I am wasting my present time thinking that I could have spent my past properly, then I am compromising my present times. I think many times I see many of our aspirants, what they do, they say there would be 1 month to the exam, and they will say, "Kash I would have read this time 1 month to the exam," and they are now thinking, "The kash I would have read the last 2 months, it would have been very easy." And the 2 to 3 hours in the day, they think that kash I would have studied, if I would have studied, and they are wasting this 2 to 3 hours thinking on this. Rather than wasting it, spend these 2 to 3 hours on thinking what I can read more. Read more, whatever is possible. See, be pragmatic in your life. That is most important. You cannot change the past. What you can make and ensure is your future and your present. Try to focus on that and you will get the way out. No issue at all. Okay. I am a working professional. It's difficult to manage studies. See, again, if you are a working professional, I do understand there are issues which are very difficult to handle. The only way out is, please try to utilize your holidays, the Saturdays and Sundays. Please try to make a timetable which you can adherently follow to. Try to use your time during the lunch, during the office also. And the another thing is that while walking to the office or while going somewhere here, please try to make some audio notes and listen to them, or think about something, or brainstorm in the mental realm, and try to do that. This will help. Again, proper planning is the thing that will help you. Please try to identify some multidimensional things which will help you answer questions very easily, like the things that you can use repeatedly across your papers. And by reading less, try to optimize your content more, which you can use in multiple arenas. That is the best way. How to take decision quickly when you have more number of choice, and be firm on what decision. See, again, Anupamji, one thing is that no decision is right. You have to make your decision right. Okay. Are you able to understand? See, for example, if we take a decision and if we are not able to work properly towards it, we will be a blunder. We will make a blunder. We will make a disaster out of it. Okay. But if you take a decision, even though it is not favorable for you, but if you put all in your efforts and dedication towards it, it will definitely work. And that is the thing. When you are making a decision, please make a decision. Please, I always say, please take a pen and paper. Don't think in the mental realm, because many times if you are biased towards something, it will cloud the whole of the mind. Please take a pen and paper and please write what will be the pros and what will be the cons. Put it in the paper. While you put it in the paper, it becomes concrete. When you put it in the paper, then try to analyze whether this option is good or that option. What I will gain from it. In what way it will influence my life in the future. Don't think only about the short term things or the long term, or only about the long term things. Think about everything. How it will impact you, how it will impact your family, how it will impact your personality, and all those things. And you will definitely get a very good way out, and definitely you will do that. So basically, I would say that no matter what you have taken a decision, please make sure that you make it right. Stand to it. See, there is one way in decision making that we tend to make a decision and later we think that whether we had taken a correct decision or not. No, don't do that. If you have, after a lot of consideration, if you are taking a decision, please think that it is the correct one, and it is now the onus on you is to make it correct, given the decision is ethical and moral. If a decision is not ethical and moral, please don't do it, because at the end you will only repent about it. Yeah. So about what I can do to calm myself addicted to some bad habit, please. See, again, calming yourself is something like an art. Please practice meditation and mindfulness. They will help you a lot to calm. Please try to focus on your breath. And one more thing of calming yourself is that please, whenever you are trying to do some bad habit or something, Please try to ask yourself that is it going to help me? And you will say that this is the theoretical solution. Now, what is the practical solution? Every time you are going to do something bad, make a piece of paper in which you write that by doing this bad decision, I am doing this things. It will hurt me in this things. See, whenever we are into making a decision and whenever we are going into a bad habit, we forget all our knowledge. We are so much addicted, so much lured to do that thing that we forget everything around us. In those way, eye opener. Please keep a paper in which you have written what are the bad things about it, and it is an eye opener. You read it, you keep it so motivational that you don't do it. Then another way of rewards and punishments. Every time you do it, after that you feel guilt. At those times, please punish yourself so that you will not do it again. The punishment may be not eating a chocolate or something that you like. It may be like not looking into the mobile for 1 or 2 hours. So it's all about how ethical you are to yourself. If you are giving a punishment, abide by it and follow it. With that, you will see a lot of self-discipline will come to you, and that will help you a lot. Again, one more thing: if you are into any bad habit, it will not go in one day. It will take some many days, maybe many months. So don't get distressed or disheartened if it doesn't give you effect in 1 or 2 days. If it is 100% today, yesterday, today it is 95%, pat yourself and say that you have done a good job. You have reduced it 5%. And this will start a virtuous cycle which will help you to move away from all those things. Okay. Yes. Sir, how important mains is? What should we prioritize? Static portion or mains? What can be done? See again. Okay. So Kapilji, are you giving mains? I feel you are giving mains. See the mains 365. Just a minute. See, mains 365 is a very lengthy and very vast document. Okay. In fact, for a single topic, you cannot remember everything. Now, I would ask you that for whatever topic it is given, please see what you can fit in 2 to 3 pages. Maximum 3 pages you will be asked to write about it. The introduction and conclusion, they are also, you no need to add them into your notes, because means I am telling that introduction and conclusion will be something that you will not take from mains 365. It will be something else, like the definition or something else. So please take only those relevant things which can be used in mains 365. And in fact, in my opinion, it is the static portion that is very important. Please try to do static very thoroughly. Take the relevant examples from mains 365. Take some very good judgments, some value additions, some multi-dimensional points, and that's it. If you will read mains 365 and try to remember everything for each individual topic, it's going to be very difficult, very, very, very difficult. So it is again selective approach. You know how much of your content you can put it in 3 to 4 pages. Please 2 to 3 pages. Please read that much only and use them. Okay. So again, Pratibhaji, for my paper 2, I have already said my materials were Ambarish Vemuriji's notes and Ankita Jainji's note. And my approach, I have made a different video on that for regarding paper 2 also, how to develop a philosophical outlook, how to interlink the things. So you can please watch that. What is your daily routine? See, Karthik ji, I am a very liberal person. I am not like that study guy that everything is fixed, wake up in 5 in the morning and do all those things. No, it was very liberal for me. I used to watch, in fact, after prelims this year, I directly went to Delhi because I had the interview for IFOS, Indian Forest Services. So that was this thing. But last year also, because I generally don't check how much marks I get for prelims. I wait till the result. I don't check my question paper. I wait till the result. So during those 1 month, I enjoy a lot. I eat whatever I like to eat. If possible, I eat whatever if I want to meet some of my friends, I meet. If there is something I need to study, I study. So I am very liberal in those things. I don't think this is a good thing to emulate. You can be yourself, whatever you like. Namaskar, sir. I'm in Barampur. Okay. There is a lot to learn. Okay. How did you manage? See, for philosophy again, in fact, you can give some time now for till August 10 or 15. But after that, you must shift to GS. Maybe till August 15 or 20, you can give some time to philosophy. But after that, you must shift to GS and make some very good pointers for philosophy that you can revise during the 5 days. And again, how did you manage? I said I focus a lot on previous year questions and syllabus, and with that I manage the things, and it is more about conceptual clarity. So that's it. Sir, I have decided to focus solely on IFOS mains 2022. Should I just appear in CSE mains to have experience of UPSC mains before IFS mains? First mains in that. Okay, so you have decided. Okay, you have decided. That's fine. See, in fact, I feel if it is possible to appear for mains, please appear, because there are many benefits to it. Number one, you will get an experience, because writing 3 hours at a stretch is not easy. And number two, if you are reading something, again at the end, I feel after IFOS also you might appear for CSE, civil services, because most of us do, many do, because many who are there in IFOS, Indian Forest Service, they are again appearing for civil services. So if you are appearing at this time, now number one thing, you are gaining experience. Number two, you will be able to know where you are lacking by seeing your marks. Okay. Number three, there is an economic angle to it. If you are appearing for the mains or something, you will get an experience, and you can use them, because there are a lot of paper correction opportunities by various coaching institutes, answer evaluation that you might you for financial security, if you need, you can go into there also. So if you have written multiple means, because you will be writing IFOS means, if you have written CS means, then it is 2 means, so that will also help you. Okay. Yes. Namaste sir, can you say your current affairs strategy? See, for me, my current affairs strategy was many times, last time I didn't refer means 365 as such. This year I am planning to look into it. Mine was mostly, I have said already that there is a website called All Inclusive IAS. They do some, they take out very relevant materials from Mains 365 as such, and from other sources also, I feel. And they are available at a very affordable rate. So I used to refer to them. That's it. Okay. Yes. Okay. See, my mail address, my mail address is already there in the channel. You can directly mail over that. It is ahambrahmasmi205@gmail.com. It is there in my channel, Telegram channel. It is pinned. You can directly look into that and you can check. Or you can just put a comment, because the live comments are not available to me after the video is uploaded. So you can put a comment in any other videos that please give me your mail ID. I will respond back. Okay. There are many mentorship programs, but I have heard you were part of SOMP. See, again, yes, I was in SOMP. It was not any specific program as such, but I was under the mentorship of Puneet sir mostly. So it was, and there were many courses in which, from which he tried to get me help in SOMP. So that was not very specific program, but yes, you can say it may be mains mentorship would be a correct word. Okay. Okay. It is all inclusive IAS. It is all inclusive IAS. That is the one which I referred for current affairs. All inclusive IAS. Okay. Yeah. Sir, is coaching is mandatory? All inclusive IAS. Yes. Is coaching is mandatory? How to avoid distraction? See, again, the coaching, I feel it is not mandatory, at least now, because a lot of materials and everything is available in Telegram and all other things, hard copy. But I feel mentorship is a bit required, because UPSC, everything is under this sky, everything under the sky is syllabus. So if you get a guide or a mentor, he may be a selected candidate, he may be someone who has appeared mains more than once or something. So they can guide you that what is important and what is not important, and that will help you a lot while choosing the topics. Sir, a specific question: how did you write answers to GS3 question on blue LED? Please explain. See, again, on blue LED, so blue LED is LED light emitting diode. I was a science student. I did BTech in mechanical engineering, so we had something like basic electronics, in which they had said that there is a P diode and P semiconductor, P and N types, and there is something called diode. So I remembered some faint information from there. But what I did, I tried to do the impact of that. So impact, you can write, it can be used for this thing, it can be used for medical, it can be used for defense, it can be used for these things, that things, and that is something that I wrote. I don't remember the question exactly as such, but I tried to the technical part I tried to put it less, but I wrote more about the impact and how it can bring a change in meaningfully these things, and what are its advantages. So that is something that I wrote. Yes. Sir, are you going to library? I think I saw you in the library. Yes, yes, I go to library every day, so it might be very possible that you have seen me over there. Okay, okay, yes. So that's all. Is there anything else that I can help you? You feel? We will start with the philosophy again. How to read between the line any book between. See, between the line thing will come now when you understand the topic very properly. Okay, if you understand the topic very properly, then only you can read it between the line. Because if you are not very comfortable with the topic as such, you cannot read it. And in fact, it will need to read again the topic once, 2 to 3 times. Then only you will get to know what is in between the lines. And there are many other things like you have read it somewhere and you read it again from any other source, and you will find that there are some difference. And if you reconcile them, you will get what is the between the lines. But it will not happen if you read it once. It will require multiple readings to get the things that are in between the lines. Did you take any online or offline guide? So I have said na, SOMP. I have said SOMP is the rock pillar support, which has helped me in mentorship and knowing all those things. SOMP. How can I overcome from mobile distraction? See, again, regarding distraction, I have made another video. You can please watch into that. Again, see, the problem with overcoming distraction is that, see, if you one thing I have repeatedly said, if there is a distraction and you say that I will not do it, I will not do it, it will happen, because human tendency is inherently rebellious. The more you say that I won't do it, it will happen more. So to get beyond it, you must make a higher interest. Like, for example, if someone gets into breakup, for example, like, it becomes a distraction for him. So someone learns to play flute, someone learns to play violin, someone goes into football, someone goes into cricket. This is a higher interest that they make, so that they are able to avoid this distraction. So while you get this distraction of mobile and all those things, please try to memorize, please try to make yourself remember that why you started this journey in the beginning, why this journey is important for you, and you will get your answer definitely. That's it. Is there anything else? Yes, if you feel, you can join any mentorship for prelims and mains. There are a lot of mentorship programs. You can join if you feel and if you can afford it. That's it. How to prepare for philosophical essay? See, again, for philosophical essay, there are some things. In fact, I had said that the insights DK Balaji sir take some essay perspectives. They are available for free in YouTube. You can look into that and you will get a basic framework how to write philosophical essays. And there are many YouTube contents, you can refer to them. That's it. And there are many topper talks also on that. There is nothing more that I can add to it. So for me, it is taking 3 hours to read and understand. Just started preparation 1 month back. How to come? See, the more, see, again, the what problem happens, because if you are starting new and you go into newspaper, it will take 3 to 4 hours. That's very true, because you don't remember the syllabus. You don't do PYQ analysis. Please do PYQ analysis. Please go through the syllabus. Please try to memorize all the keywords in the syllabus, and try to see any newspaper with the filter of that. So in that way, you will leave aside all the political news and all those things, and after that only you will be very much adapt adapted yourself. You will adapt yourself to know which newspaper is which news is important for you in your preparation, and that's what you need to study. And it will happen only with time. Don't get demotivated. Please thoroughly study newspaper syllabus and your previous year questions, so that you will get that filter. And once you get that filter, newspaper will be a very easy task for you. Okay, so please try to go into PYQs and syllabus. Okay, yes. Is there? Yes, every coaching institute has test series for essay. There are n number of test series. There are. Every coaching institute has test series. You can join anyone. Okay. Yes. नमस्कार. जय जगन्नाथ. सर, PYQ एनालिसिस प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करने से पहले करे या एक बार बुक पढ़ने के बाद? सी, देखिए, मैं जब भी बोलता हूँ, मान लीजिए आप कभी, इफ यू आर गोइंग टू वॉच अ मूवी एज सच, ओके, लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू वांट टू वॉच अ मूवी लाइक दिस, फॉर एग्जाम्पल Annabelle, or maybe Prithviraj Chauhan, or any movie, don't you know the background of it? You try to see what type of movie is it. Is it something comedy movie, or a very serious movie? Is it a horror movie or something? So you try to look into all those things. So before reading any book, please go through the PYQs. Before going to reading any books, please go through the PYQs, so that you will get an idea. So that when you come towards that thing in the book, you will memorize that yes, this thing has come in the paper. So before that also you please try to read PYQs. It will help you. Okay. Okay. So did you make? No. In fact, I didn't read newspaper daily. I have already said that. I didn't make any notes. In fact, I didn't read newspaper. If you are reading it, it is a very good habit. Please continue. But I didn't had so much time to read it, so I didn't do it. But you please continue. It is recommended, recommended, recommended. I am repeating it 4 to 5 times. Please do it if you are doing it. Gradually come to editorial analysis and try to see which all things are relevant for the exams, and that will help you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I feel we have talked a lot. Is there anything else that I can help you? And always, as and always, I have said, don't doubt yourself. You can do anything and everything. Just like the example that we discussed in the beginning, you are that 2000 rupees note who has an inherent value. It is not something that defines you, it is you who define yourself. So don't lose that charm of yourself. Be a very good person, be an ethical person. Try to do whatever you can do for the society. Don't live for yourself, live for the society. And that's what you will feel the true love, true affection, and true sublimation of your life. That's it. Is there anything else that I need to discuss if you feel? For philosophy, again, I am saying we will start it. Maybe tomorrow we will discuss the previous year questions, and Momokshu also we will start. Okay. Timeline strategy for IFOS mains. See, timeline strategy I cannot because you know that it was also my first IFOS mains, Anupamji, and I was in such a what you say difficult situation because handling the UPSC mains, OPSC mains, and IFOS mains, including TIS. So I didn't had any such timeline. But if you ask me, I'll say that please give due attention to GK and English. They will be the game changer. And try to at least finish once or twice reading the optional before 1 month of the exam. And please do PYQ analysis and syllabus. They will help you the most. Okay. Then how did you manage the current? So I said na, it is the inclusive IAS that I followed for the current affairs. Yes. I've said earlier in the previous part. I've said that I did inclusive IAS, which helped me to help the cover the current part. In fact, there are many compilations that are coming. So the thing is that one, you are not reading the newspaper, but there are many news compilations that come. There are many Telegram channels which share some short snippets. If you are doing a test series, if you are writing a test, at the end you are doing the current affairs. So don't think that current affairs is something that else you are doing. It is the everyday news that you are talking about. So that's it. And I have said I didn't read newspaper, but I did editorial analysis many times. I read. I have repeated it in the before videos also. Please do editorial analysis videos if possible, because they will give you a background of the topics. Okay. Yes. How to manage time? It is again, if you make proper planning, please give importance to PYQs and syllabus, and it is up to you. See, manage timing. What is managing time? No one is ever busy. It's all about priorities. If you are spending a lot of time on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, you have made it a priority. UPSC is not a priority for you. So it's all about priorities. It's all about how you set your priorities. No one can teach anyone how to manage time. There are a lot of videos, lot of motivational speakers who say that we will tell you how to manage time. But it will not happen until unless you realize why you are into this journey. What change you are expecting to bring to the society once you reach this place. So if you are motivated from inside, then there is no need to look outside for tips to how to manage time. Please be true to yourself. Please try to see why you want this journey, why you want this thing so badly, and it will help you to get a track of your time. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Avinashji. Thank you. Please speak Hindi. See, basically, there are a lot of people who will not understand Hindi, so English is a better thing. At the end, most of us will write answers in English. So speaking in English is a good thing. But however, I do feel Hindi is such a rich language that we must do all those things. But for the sake that everyone will understand, I am just trying to say English. But Hindi बहुत ही सुंदर भाषा है, and I really like it. In fact, I do some of my sessions in Hindi. Okay. Sir, for zoology optional, for zoology optional, I have no doubt. In fact, there will be a lot of toppers who would have some notes or anything. You can refer to them. In fact, if possible, let me see if I can get someone with zoology optional. Okay. Could you please tell me? Say again, mostly my next live session will be tomorrow with Ayud's session that I am taking. on any big issues. Mostly we will take the internal security part tomorrow. It will be at again 10 or 10:15. So that's it. I come every day live. Yesterday was the only day I feel that I couldn't come live, but I come live every day. And at the end of any session, you can ask your doubt. That's fine, because I try to be with you wherever I possible, so that everyone you feel that I'm accessible. Okay, no issues at that. सर अपने कब से तैयारी शुरू कर दी थी? देखिए मुखातिब जी, हमने तैयारी तो बहुत पहले किया था, फिर हमने छोड़ दिया था, नहीं देंगे एग्जाम, फिर हमने किया। अगर सीरियसली बोलेंगे तो 2020 से बोल सकते हैं, ठीक है। सर प्लीज मेक ए वीडियो अबाउट इंपॉर्टेंट बेसिक बुक। सी अगेन सागरिका जी, दिस इज द थिंग, there are n number of videos which says what are the important books about prelims and mains. There is nothing new that I can add. If there is anything new, I'm just telling you over here. There is nothing new, so there is no point in making them. When I am here, I am trying to tell you how we can write good answers, how we can write all those things. Please try to let us take the unique things out of here, because there are n number of things which are repeated. So why to make all these things again? Okay, yes. सर आपने यूपीएससी क्लियर कर दिया? क्लियर तो नहीं, हाँ मतलब एग्जाम में पास हो गए, यूपीएससी के एग्जाम में पास हो गए। क्लियर का नहीं तो पता नहीं, पास हो गए। एनीथिंग एल्स? सर आई एम ए न्यू स्टूडेंट ऑफ दिस वन। ग्रेट, इफ यू आर ए न्यू स्टूडेंट, यू हैव ए फ्रेश माइंड, प्लीज ट्राई टू क्रैक द एग्जाम इन द फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट इटसेल्फ, एंड इट इज पॉसिबल. लॉट ऑफ आवर टॉपर्स हैव डन इट. Yes. I feel we have addressed everything. So please take care and don't doubt yourself. You are a gem and you can do. Sir, are flowcharts and diagrams necessary for optionals? Yes. Regarding flowchart and diagrams, it depends on the optionals that you are taking. If it is philosophy optional like that, then flowchart and diagrams are not at all required. If you want to do it, there is only a very limited scope. But if it is zoology optional, as far as I know, there would be some diagrams that you need to do. In fact, I have seen a lot of people take color pencils and all those things to do all these things. So you can, so that is there. So in fact, Avinash ji, you can send a mail over to me regarding your status that zoology optional you have taken. Since how many years you are studying for UPSC and all those things. In fact, I know someone who has taken zoology optional, if I'm not wrong. I'll try to get some inputs from him, and please tell me what all doubts you have. Okay. Yes. Sir, is optional. Optional is for mains. How can one opt as optional subject? What are the main? See again, Hitesh ji, I have told it in earlier videos also. It is depends on. I will ask you to please look into earlier videos also, because it is the same thing. It depends on the amount of time you can give to it. It depends upon your personal preference for that subject. How well adapted are you with that subject? I have dealt with it very deeply in a previous video. You can do that. Sir, puri ke bhe jibba kaya pakhoga. I had been. We will go definitely. Jiba. Okay. So that's it. I feel that we have discussed almost everything. And thank you again for being here. And it was lovely with you being all. And thank you again. Please study hard. Please study well. Please keep your goal in front of you, why you want to get into this service or any service that you want. And please make your motivation clear. And think again that why do you want to get into this journey, and this will help you to answer all your queries. There is no self-doubt, there is no motivation required if you are very clear about your goal, and that's all that this journey requires. So thank you again. Thank you. So thank you again for being here. I feel we have addressed everything. There are no more queries as such. So we will end the session over here. Thank you again. Namaste. Please take care. Bye. Nothing like that. No need of any salute. Just you reach your goal. That's all that I want. Okay. Sir, I am researcher. Is it actually worth to join IFS? Okay. New doubts are coming. Okay. So IFS, which IFS? Is it foreign service or IFOS, forest services? Please see again. If you are interested in it, then what is the why are you thinking about it? If you are interested, please go. Again, if it is IFOS, forest services, You will be doing research. I am very sure about that. And if it is foreign service, then there are a lot of opportunities. What more I can say? And again, I would say you can clear the exam, and then after you can think whether to join it or not. So that's it. Yes, yes, Indian, yes, yes, you can do that. You can definitely, at the first you can clear the service. After that, you can decide whether to go it in or not. But I would say you it is a great class, means a Group A service, IFS, IFOS, All India service, similar to that of IS and IPS rank. So it is something that is very prestigious, and it has a lot of opportunities where you can bring a lot of change in the common man's life. In fact, in the forest. So I feel you must give a try to it. Okay. So it is best to cover all NCRT. See, again, I'm saying for NCRTs, there are standard book lists that many toppers have said. You can just go to any book list and you can see which all books are required. Like for 6th class, which book, for 7th class, which book. There are a lot of compilations. You can just refer to them. Okay. I don't have any such compiled this thing now. Okay. Okay. Yes. So I feel we have discussed everything and we have covered everything. So now I'm ending the session over here. Thank you again for being there. And tomorrow we will meet again in Ayodhya session with a new topic at this point of time. Okay. Please take care, stay happy, stay motivated, give your best to this journey, and you will be successful again and again. Thank you again. Namaskar. Jai Hind. Bye bye.